Dungeon Meshi! Dungeon Meshi! Delicious in the dungeons. How's it going? We're doing Dungeon Meshi episode 2. I'm Totes, and, wow. It's time to continue my shilling agenda for the show. I still think this show is fairly underrated, especially towards the public. They probably think it's just some random cooking show, and you know, in some ways, it is still just a random cooking show. But you know, there's a lot of good stuff in this random cooking show, and I can't wait for people to find out. So again, disclaimer: I've already read the manga. I've read it up until pretty much like 10-15 chapters towards the very end. You know, there's not a lot much left I need to read. I've been following this manga for a while now, and you know, at this point, I'm pretty sure the anime is not going to cover the show pretty much all the way to the end. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, somewhere in the middle, right? And it does seem like, you know, just general consensus, the community is fairly happy with the adaptation. So, you know, stick around for the discussion. I'll talk about, you know, some of the stuff that I like, some of the stuff that maybe I didn't like as much. Of course, you know, spoiler free, of course. We will have a discussion at the very end that is geared more towards those who have already read the manga. So if you've already read the manga, you know, tune in for that. Besides that, you know, the show has been fucking amazing. I love Marcille's voice actor. She, I just found this out like the other day, but Marcille is Kiriko from Heavenly Delusion. I was like, this voice sounds familiar. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but it was like, oh no, that is actually Kiriko. Fuck. No wonder she sounded so good. Honestly, I just can't wait to see more Marcille. She's amazing. I love the whole yada 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 yada. It's so good. It's so fucking good. God. Yada! Don't let me eat this food! Yada! God, how can you not love that? That's amazing. Marcille's a fucking train wreck, and I love it. I love it so much. But anyways, without further ado, let's begin the reaction. Oh shit! We're getting a backstory. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Is this like all the lead up to like shit they're gonna eat in the present? Oh! The nightmare! Yeah. And those are things very easy to like carry around too. Malnutrition! How terrifying. So let's go, yeah, let's go hunt for some fat. Oh. Ta-da! The vicious creature. Basilisk. It's like an overgrown fucking messed up chicken. Oh no. Ooh. I love the fact that they're not like a normal chicken egg. They're like, oh my god, why is it soft? It's like a mix of a chicken egg and a snake egg. Oh my god, bro. Those guys are getting fucked. That's what you get when you have malnutrition. What if you like feed it its own egg? Oh! Marcille! Oh my god! Help her out! Oh! Oh, the stats! Yeah, there's no way. The brains are going to Yeah. Guy looks like he might be poisoned. Yeah. Oh no, it's gotta be like some like, yeah, some makeshift poison. Help this man out, he's about to die! Bro, my man is dying in the corner, they're preparing a whole meal, bro. Yeah. Oh, bro! What about the dude? That's gotta be at least like fucking 2 hours of them just cooking that shit. Bro, my man was hanging on for his life. So fucking, I love Marcille, bro. Use that chicken wand. It's malnutrition, bro. You gotta eat. Yeah, talk to him, Senshi. Those two are dead, bro. There ain't no way. So we got like a month. Oh, Anya! No, look at her, it's trying to be useful. Hey, but Marcille, you can help find some food. Oh no. Oh shit, I remember this from the manga. Oh. Bro, the dungeon is ruthless. Fucking, I remember it. Dead. We can get you, Chill Chuck, to do it. I mean, it does sound right, but... Oh, nope. He's already done it. She's a by-the-book girl. Damn. Hey, you'll find your place in this group, Marcille. I believe in you. Ah, look, she looks so sad. Oh. Maybe you like start a fire with your magic or something. Oh no. Oh, you're gonna get yourself killed, Marcille. What's going on? Oh, I love Marcille. I can't say it enough, man. She's such a mess. Oh no, Marcille, what are you doing? Marcille! Isn't that... It's going... He's just annoyed at this point. Hey, it worked! Oh no. Yeah. I mean, it was flying towards you. There's brain damage at this point. Marcille. Yeah, you're a fucking mage, Marcille. Come on. And plus you... Oh my god, he's already cooking that shit. What are they making? Like, blood pudding? Hey, look at Chilchuk being a fucking tsundere. Was he just... Oh my god. Omelets. Yeah, snake eggs. It's like a mixture. Hmm. So it's like, oh, it tastes better when it's like still alive when it dies. Okay, that sentence did not make any sense. It tastes better when you don't cut off the fucking head. Yeah. Oh, the sensei learns from the students. Thank you, Marcille. I love this, man. I fucking love Dungeon Meshi, bro. That's hilarious. Oh, Chilcha! He's the rogue of the group, essentially. We got the rogue, the warrior, the berserker, the mage. Oh shit, so we're... Okay, wow, we are breezing through stuff. Alright, now retread my steps. Oh! This is a fucking stupid berserker, bro. No! Yo, Senshi is such a fucking dickhead, bro. Oh, now we have oil we can use to cook. This is not vegetable oil, bro. This dude is trying to cook with diesel, man. That's fucked up. Yeah, don't mess with my shit. Hey, what about my man Leius? What does he do? My man Leius there is he's there to look good. And maybe read from the book a couple times. No, he's there to give exposition. Bro, that is diesel. How the fuck are you gonna cook food with deep fried food with diesel? Oh my god. That's that dwarven resistance for you. And oh wow. Yeah, exactly. I fucking love this dude, bro. Berserker brain. Well, this show is so creative, man. I fucking love it. Mmm. So that's like the ginger. Eggs, ginger, some flour. Oh no! This is why you don't cook, Chilchuck. You leave it to the dwarf. Oh! Chilchuck is one angry dude, bro. It's an angry dude with a big heart. Oh! Hey, turns out nice. Oh, he passed it and he just walks over all these fucking traps. Oh my god. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh, what am I gonna do with this guy? Hey, party bonding time. Hey, that's one of the lessons there. You just get all these separate parts, put them all together, it'll be a greater whole. Was this personally illustrated by the artists of Dungeon Meshi? Oh my god, no, it's gotta be. The design is there. Oh, Dungeon Meshi. Delicious in the dungeon. That was such a good episode, man. Holy shit, bro. Fucking love it, man. God, this really is just such a fucking gem of a show this season. And I can't tell if this is even, like, you know, popular or not, because I don't see, like, any of the other big reactors doing this show at all. I could be wrong, though. I know some of the bigger ones have started it, I think a couple days ago, but it's like fuck, man. There's just so much to this show, so much care and love that's been given to it. It's just amazing. God, I remember stuff like this happening in the manga. Surprisingly, for some reason, I'm able to remember this. So, like the whole Chilchuk going into the dungeon, him checking around for traps, them making fried food, fucking Senshi just not giving a shit. He does not care. He's got berserker brain. He's walking on the floors and shit, triggering all the traps. My man Senshi does not give a fuck. Not at all. But it's just like, rewatching this, it's a blast of the past. It's so much fun. But what I didn't, oh my god, what I didn't remember was just the heart in the episode. I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all. I'm guessing this has to do with sort of the anime adaptation and how they're doing it, and it's just the voice actor involved as well. It definitely makes sort of these interactions stick out a lot more. Because the whole, like, oh, Chilchuk, he's very good at traps, he's kind of an angry boy, It's a very stressful situation. You can't fault him for being angry, because you step on the wrong thing, your entire party gets killed. Very stressful. So, him, being angry that Senshi is, like, being careless about all this, Senshi not really understanding the sort of true danger of traps, and sort of at the very end where you have both of them essentially learn from each other, with Senshi, learning from, not all the way at the very end, Senshi learning from Chilchuk just how to manage these traps, what traps are doing, what he can do, what he can look out for. And then just Chilchuk just learning the value of cooking. He's getting into the process, and I love the fact that, like, Senshi, he goes and he's talking to Chilchuk. Chilchuk's making this whole big spiel about how, hey, I am the one who's taking care of the traps. Your lives are in my hands. You listen to what I do. You're just the fucking cook. And then, Senshi, he doesn't really take that slight. He doesn't understand. He's just like, okay, so if I'm the cook, then you listen to me. When we're cooking shit, you gotta follow my orders. And I love that so much, man. I don't remember that happening in the manga. But it's just like, fuck. God, there's just so much good in this show. And then there's so much, like, fun character interactions that it brings me so much joy. And even at the very end with the narrator saying, oh, Dungeon Meshi, Dungeon Meshi. Bread does not go well, or does not only go well with wine, or something along those lines, right? Let me look up the exact quote. Meat cannot replace bread, bread cannot replace meat. We have people in this party who are essentially just unique individuals, but they can't replace each other. They have to complement the other, and that's part of what being a party is, especially going down dungeon diving. You have people of different skill sets just all coming together to just make things work, and it's so good, man. I love it. I love how that sort of message just applies to food, where you have all these weird ingredients, you don't even know how they're gonna work. Like, you got mandrake, they're screaming their ass off, you got a basilisk eggs. Who knows how this is gonna work, but put them all together and the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. God, it's so good, man. I want to gush about this show just daily, man. It's with no end. It's fucking amazing. God, and the whole thing about, like, the trap systems, right? And because Chilchuk, they call him a half-foot. A half-foot is essentially the sort of Dungeon Meshi's version of a halfling. So if you hear me saying those two things, I'll use them interchangeably, right? They mean essentially the same thing. Chilchuk's essentially a halfling, and I love the fact that because he's a halfling, he's got these huge fucking ears. He taps the wall to sort of hear sort of the difference in vibration, and through that he's able to figure out which part of the room is hollow, and he's able to go through the secret passage. Amazing stuff there. And the whole part of, like, oh, Chilchuk, he's tiny, he's light, so he's able to, like, check for traps a lot easier because he doesn't activate the traps if he messes up. right? When you see him trying to cut the meat with the whole like guillotine thing, he has to like jump up and down to even activate it. So if he's being very careful, like it's all good. So him being like sort of the rogue of the group, sort of the one who's handling all the pickpocketing and shit, all the lock picking, it's amazing. Makes so much sense. Fantastic. I love Chill Chuckers. I love all these characters, man. I love all these characters, but fuck. Chill Chuck, Senshi, Marcille, Leis. Yeah, nah. I was trying to see if I liked maybe one of them more than the other, but no, I love them all equally. No, I love them all equally. It's so good. And you know what? I guess this sort of ties into the first skit of of this episode as well, where it's like Marcille, she doesn't feel like she's a part of the group because she feels useless. She doesn't have the sort of knowledge that Leis has. She doesn't have the sort of experience that Senshi has. And she's definitely not, a skilled pickpocket like, Chilchuck. So she feels useless, and thus she's acting out. She's acting out. She goes to, try to pull out these mandrakes by the head using a fucking bat, and of course it goes wrong, but it's like, yeah, God, it just ties into the whole theme of the episode, I'm guessing, where it's like, hey, Marcille, you might not be able to do certain things like, your other party members, but you are still a valuable member of the team. You are the mage of the team, and we will need you eventually. And it's just, I don't know, man. It's just so fucking good, bro. I can't believe it. I don't remember this, like, whole beginning sequence happening in the manga, though. Like, the very start of the episode where she's remembering stuff. Oh, this is your birthday. Your mama's cooked you some food, and surprise, it's nightmare fucking monster food. I don't remember that. Maybe it did happen, but I don't remember. This might be anime original stuff. The Basilisk stuff, fucking amazing. I remember the whole, like, oh, they have two brains. You gotta confuse the two brains in order to, like, kill them. Amazing. Cool stuff. The reason why you guys suck in the dungeon is because of malnutrition. Make sure you eat properly. It's funny, bro. Fucking Senshi, man. I love this man. Just the jokes in this episode are hilarious, man. The whole jokes with Marcille, like, she's screaming the whole time because she thought that somebody pulled the mandrake, and as the audience, you're like thinking, oh shit, the mandrake is screaming. And then it pans over and it's just fucking Marcille. It's Marcille the entire time. It's so good, man. The execution of these, like, sort of like, I don't know how to say this, like, they're manga jokes, right? They're like page turners, where you have a setup on one panel and then the sort of the joke on the other panel. Sometimes you see in anime they don't really do that as well as like in the manga, and sometimes you read the manga, it's way funnier than the anime because it just, the pacing of it is a lot better in the manga. But here it's just, it works. I don't know why, it just works. It works really well. The whole Marcille being stupid thing, that's a funny joke. Hey, but Marcille, she actually managed to teach Senshi some stuff about the mandrake just by her fucking it up as well. Tastes better when you leave the head on. Who would have thought? Just overall a fun episode, man. Just so much fun, man. God. Yeah, anyways, that's about as much as I want to say for the spoiler-free section of the discussion. So if you are not a manga reader, please head out. I will be spoiling some stuff that will happen in future seasons. So skedaddle, skedoodle. I was about to finish the rest of that sentence, but I think that would have been way crude. It does kind of fit though, because we are dealing with wizards, with fucking Marcille. But anyways, now that everybody who has not read the manga is gone, or maybe you haven't read the manga, you just want to listen to me talk, hey, good for you. Yeah, shit, man. I just realized so many of the character work that you see in futures, that you'll see in like future stuff, I feel like maybe they're foreshadowing it here. I may be talking right out of my ass because it's been a while, but was it Marcille's whole deal way towards the end of the manga wasn't her whole deal was because she's an elf, she's essentially going to outlive sort of her other companions. That was like her biggest insecurity, and that was one of the reasons why when she was talking about sort of the lion stuff, she was talking to the lion, and she was able to like sort of be manipulated by the lion. That was one of the reasons why she sort of gave in, wasn't it? And I feel like you could see that here too, no? Where it's like she's desperately looking for a place in this world. Desperately. I feel like this is not like because you have a situation like Frieren, right? Frieren's Beyond Journey's End. I don't want to bring other anime to it, but I feel like this would be like a fairly good sort of comparison. But in the case of like someone like Frieren, she's an elf who has essentially lived for so long that she has been muted to the world, and instead of embracing relationships, she sort of pushes people away. And that's one of the big journeys of Frieren, is where she's trying to rekindle her relationship with other people and learning how to sort of form these bonds that she's been neglecting for like these hundreds and hundreds of years that she's lived. In the case of Marcille, I feel like it's somewhat the opposite. It's the case where she's lived for so long, she's forming these bonds, but she's desperate. She wants to sort of hold on to the things that are essentially impermanent. She will eventually outlast everybody here. And when I was watching the episode, I was like, is the reason why Marcille acting so, she wants to be a part of the group so badly. She's going out of her way, messing it up. She's trying to sort of keep them with her and essentially just have them be a part of her life as long as she can. She wants to prove her worth, but maybe a part of the reason why she's even going out of her way and doing all these like crazy stunts and just messing and just like truly dangerous shit. Like on one hand, it's gags, right? It's a funny joke. She's doing it for a funny joke. But on the other hand, I could also see it being a situation where it's like she knows she's going to outlast all these people. She cares for them, and so she's just desperately trying to keep them with her. Hey, I can be useful too. I can, I don't know what I can do, but I'll try to get this mandrake for you guys. I'll be there for you, right? She's trying to just hold on to these relationships. Because, man, I don't know. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. But I feel like there's something there. I feel like I'm onto something. I don't know. What do you guys think? I know, like the whole, like, Marcille stuff probably isn't relevant until, like, I don't know. Season 2. I'm guessing. Season 2 it's going to be relevant. But, I don't know. We have the stuff with, just to sort of pivot, but we have the stuff with Chilchuck and how we can kind of see him be a little bit more feisty, angry, a bit confrontational. And I like that. I wasn't exactly sure if they were going to reveal that or not, whether or not he was a halfling, but, that was something that I was, like, holding out, like, maybe I should tell people, maybe I shouldn't. I'm glad I didn't, because I completely forgot. They did mention it in Chapter 2, so, shit. In terms of Chilchuck, I don't know if we have any foreshadowing with Chilchuck that was as blatantly obvious to me as, I say blatantly obvious, but I was able to sort of, think more about it than I did with Marcille's case than with Chilchuck's case. Cause I don't know. It's been a while since I've read Chilchuck's story. I do know he had, like, was it like an argument with his wife or something? He had an argument with his wife, and thus, because they're essentially on bad terms, he's gone adventuring to sort of just cool his head and just forget about his wife and shit. Maybe you could say that Chilchuck's sort of more feisty, angry, brash personality could be sort of a lead up to that whole segment of the story. But I can't say that with 100% confidence. I do know that Chilchuck's story involves a fucking unicorn and virginity or something along those lines. But It's been like I'm pretty sure I read Chilchuk's story like 3 years ago or 2 years. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 3 years ago or something. It's been a long ass time. Leia's, confirming the fact that his sister, uh, is still in the fucking dragon. I know that the sister becomes. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Wait a second. Has this always been clever foreshadowing? Where in the same episode or in the same, line of chapters where we get essentially the knowledge of like Basilisk and stuff, and essentially having a sort of a base body and just putting a bunch of shit all over it, is that foreshadowing for the shit that's going to happen to Leia's sister, where she essentially becomes a fucking chicken in the later parts of the fucking manga? Is that because? Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't Leia's sister essentially a chimera? They turned her into a chimera or something to save her, a basilisk. They essentially stuck a fucking chicken on her, and she's wandering the dungeons as a half human, half chicken hybrid. I don't know. Maybe this is like foreshadowing for it, because that is a funny coincidence that we got like, hey, my sister, I wonder if she's alive. She's in the stomach. We got like 1 month left. And then we have the fucking like information about, the basilisk. They put, a bunch of different animal parts together, and then we'll see if it works. Which is funny. Oh my god, this show is well written. This whole basilisk thing works really well in the context of sort of the messaging of the story as well, where it's like, again, like the narrator said at the very end, bread cannot replace meat, meat cannot replace bread. We have all these distant parts. On the basilisk, for example, we have the snake, the chicken. You put them together, they have to work as one. And, they become a better creature because of it. Well, I mean, in the case of the basilisk, not necessarily the better creature. They still got outplayed by Leia's and fucking Senshi. But, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Shit, man. Yeah, I don't know. Super excited. I'm waiting for the point where we find essentially gold coins and we try to eat the gold coins. I think that was the funniest laugh or the funniest gag that I've had, or the manga had when I was reading it. I think that was my favorite one. That's the one I remember the most, at the very least. I'll have to, check to see, but hoping we get that soon, because that's funny. And I think that coin scene as well was when we get introduced to sort of the brown-haired, like Ikemen looking guy. Shit. Yeah, okay. Fun. Alright, I got nothing else to add. I'm rambling. So yeah, if you got anything else to say, make sure you tag your spoilers correctly, right? Manga spoilers! Spoiler alert! Beware of spoiler. At the very top, just so anime onlys, they don't see that shit. We can just talk like between ourselves. I did see 2 people commenting last episode. Great. Glad you guys are enjoying it. I am really enjoying this fucking anime. Honestly, if it keeps up, this might be my favorite anime of the season. It's up there with Dangers. I am watching a couple other shows as well, but they don't have reactions to them. So, Dangers and Dungeon are probably in the running for my favorite this season. They're just so good. I don't know. I love them so much. Anyways, if you liked the video, like the discussion, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.